Hello, friends, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. So, friends, this channeling and this information is related to coronavirus or the COVID pandemic that is currently present. Now, this pandemic started in end of December 2019, and by 2020 March we were in lockdown. January and February went in assessing that where it came from, and then finally China was located. And in March 2020, most of the countries went into lockdown, which was the first lockdown. And right now it is July 2021, and you can see what all has happened during the year. Different variants and different strains have come out. Earlier, it was being said that by the new year of 2021, corona is no longer going to be present, but this year it saw even high peaks and different variants coming out, along with vaccinations also. But these variants and these mutants were not suspected. It was likely said that by 2020 the full year has gone, and it will disappear or it will be eradicated somehow. But that was not the case. 2021 saw a more upsurge of corona cases, more development of corona cases in the developing world. And the earlier phase, 2020, the year 2020, was more in the Western world. Corona was spreading widely in Italy, UK, United States, Brazil. These were peak countries. And now in 2021 there have been variations of the virus, first in UK, then in India, then in a lot of further Southeast Asian countries which were not in the limelight before in 2020. Now, friends, why I am doing this is that definitely a channeling came for corona or COVID. Now, this is not particularly a twin flame channeling, but as twin flames are human beings also, and many of you are facing geographical separations, so it may be pertinent for many of you to know how travel plans are going to be, or if travel plans are going to be affected by COVID as they have been till now. So, friends, that is why this channeling came through, which I suppose is my reasoning that why it came through for me. So, friends, let's begin with the channeling. So, friends, what I'm being told particularly is that corona or COVID is going to stay till 2024. Yes, my friends, you heard it right. Corona is going to stay till 2024, at least mid of 2024. And I am being shown that in 2023 it's going to have a big peak again in various countries all across the globe. Till now, we saw that in 2020 more Western countries were affected. In 21, it came to the developing world where India was at the forefront. In 2020, United States was at the forefront, and some South American countries also. Now in 2022 it's going to be present, but in a very mild form. It is definitely going to be present. All the rules and regulations or the precautionary measures, which is the mask, the social distancing, hand washing, no overcrowding, or public places not being open fully, or lockdowns being implemented in 2023. However, it is going to be very rampant again, meaning high intensity strains will come out again, and they will affect a global scenario. It will no longer be the Western world opposed to the developing world. It will be all over in 2023. 2022, I see it will be milder, it will be a medium level, it will still be there, but it will be like a plateau phase of infection. It will plateau down, meaning it won't have peaks and troughs. It will be a plateau kind of a graph. But in 2023, when everybody will think that 2022 it's slowed down, or it's now getting limited or getting boundarified, it will again raise its head in 2023, and whole 2023 will go in very high precautionary measures, big lockdowns all across the globe. And people will start to wonder, the scientists and the people who are actually dealing with COVID at the forefront, of research. I don't mean the frontline healthcare workers, I mean the people and the scientists or the politicians who are dealing with corona at the forefront. They will wonder how to manage all this. It will become a political thing. It will become a big political issue, global political issue. So global political agencies, like the WHO or the United Nations or the UNESCO, everybody will start thinking. Even the World Bank is being shown to me. They will start thinking about, what is this, what are we dealing with. This is a monster that we are dealing with. And so they will start having meetings, is what I'm being shown. They will start having a lot of meetings. These big agencies, big directors of these big agencies will start having meetings. Not they might be having these meetings even now, but at that time it will be like mind boggling, totally puzzling. Nobody will know who is going to live and die. Even a common person who's taking all precautions, a well educated person, will also wonder, where by chance they will go and they will contract the disease. So 2023 is going to be really bad, and then it also moves till 2024. Mid 20, even beyond mid 2024. Even beyond July, it will be there. It will be there till August and September of 2024, and only when we reach 2025 January, we will have a relief from it, meaning life will take a new beginning. Now everything won't come back to the previous normal, but there will be a new beginning, a new normal, where everybody will kind of remove the dust from their clothes, put on a new jacket, and move forward. It will be that kind of a vibe. It won't be this eating out at restaurants, cafes, and the hustle bustle again, but everybody will have gained a new perspective, because it is quite a long period. Every year or every 6 months, people think that they are going to get rid of it. It's finally going to get over. No, my friends. It's quite a big span that I am being shown. And during this span, why it is important for twin flames or any other normal average person who's listening to my discourse, for twin flames mainly because of moving towards each other. The moving towards each other may be inhibited. I'm not saying in every case it will be, but it may be inhibited. People will start thinking twice that if the other person is in another country or another state or whatever, is it even possible? They will go into more disappointment, because travel restrictions will be there. Even if you don't have restrictions and you can travel, it will be a very fearful travel, because you don't know where you are, what thing you are going to touch, which is going to make you contract the disease. And if you contract the disease, even if you're going to live or die, it's going to come to that kind of a situation. Not that it is already, but right now the common man is not yet so afraid and fearful of it that he or she doesn't make any move outside the house. But 2023 is going to be really, really something, which is what I'm being shown. Then 2024 till July, August, September, that wave is going to keep going. The fear factor that 2023 will create will actually seep onto 2024. And then in 25 January, I'm seeing that everything, the storm will have calmed down, everything will be normal, good, but it won't be the same normal as before. Malls and restaurants will have lost their charm. People will start living a more simpler life. People will understand the value of life, and people will start focusing on their own energetic self, on their own life, rather than small bickerings and fights with each other, or doing jobs which they never have passion for or they did not want to do in the first place. They will think more about business plans, doing something on their own, recreating a passion that they had left years before. I'm being shown some paintings and drawings, maybe some of you, and even a regular average person, not just twin flames here. So some of you have left drawing and painting in your teenage years or in your childhood, and now you had become a banker or a computer person, so now you will come back again to self employment. Maybe you will start selling your art through Instagram, is what I'm being shown. You will become your own boss kind of a person. There will be a lot of people who will become their own bosses. I see a person dressed in office wear carrying a briefcase, but they're working for themselves. Like they're going to get some coffee or something, and then they're going to sit somewhere and start doing their work on their laptop. So that is what is being shown to me. I also see that in January 2025, as I'm being shown these scenes, I see a scene somewhere in the Western world or in a metro city, somewhere even in the developing world. I see huge buildings, skyscrapers, and very clean environment like Malaysia or Singapore or Germany maybe, and a lady, a girl, maybe 35 to 40 is walking in a business attire, carrying a briefcase with a coffee in her hand, and everything around her is very calm. There are very few people, there is no noise, there's no traffic, there are no to and fro cars, there are no to and fro buses, and this is a metro city. But everything is empty, everything is calm, and she's just moving to some place to maybe sit down or something. Even the outside cafes are vacant. So it's a very calm atmosphere, even though it is a concrete city. It's a modern city, it's a metro city, but I don't see any traffic, I don't see people sitting in cafes. I don't see the regular chitter chatter of the city, I don't see the hustle bustle of the city. I just see a very calm environment and a calm person walking towards her goal. This is what I see, my friends. Love you all. Please take care of yourself, be safe, and take all the precautions. This was a Corona and COVID channeling for all of you who are listening. Twin Flames or average person or soulmate or whoever you are, this applies to you. Thank you so much.